We're here talking about the fact that the 49ers are off to a perfect start to the year, 3-0, with the Arizona Cardinals coming up in 10 days from now, which gives Kyle an awful lot of time to prepare. I know that we were even asked during a post-game show that we were on last night for a minute together, Larry, about, well, what do you think about the Dallas Cowboys? Don't think about the Dallas Cowboys. That's a game away. Focus on the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals, even as they're trying to lose every game to tank for Caleb Williams, always have more for the Niners than the Niners are expecting. The Cardinals always rise to play the Niners. So looking past them is a great way to turn what should be a winnable game into a trap game. And I just think that this team has proven how focused it is early on in the year. They're on a mission. You can feel it. And I like them to handle their business. And then the week after that, yeah, it is a NFC title game level of preview when you think about the fact the Dallas Cowboys are going to be coming to town, but they're going to be coming to town without Trayvon Diggs, who at practice in Dallas yesterday suffered a torn ACL. He's done for the year, so situations change quickly in this league.
The Cardinals, by the way, I did watch their game last week, trying to prepare for this Giants Thursday nighter. And Joshua Dobbs in the first half played really, really well. And then when they brought the house with the blitz, he kind of folded in the second half. But they still have James Conner. James Conner ran for almost 5 yards a carry, ran for over 100 yards against that New York Giants defense. They have the Stanford rookie wide receiver Michael Wilson. They still have Marquise Hollywood Brown. They've got 2 really good tight ends in Zach Ertz and Trey McBride. They've got a burning fast slot receiver in Rondale Moore. The Cardinals are not without talent. They got a phenomenal rookie corner named Keitrell Clark, who played at Louisville, who's real. They've got some players. There's no doubt about it. So that won't be, the Niners should win that game. They should be a double-digit favorite. But it's the NFL, and anything can happen if you don't take care of the football. And that's kind of why, the people that are overly critical of Brock Purdy this morning, it's probably not 100% fair, because really, one of the main jobs is take care of the ball. And Brock Purdy's done an exceptional job for a young quarterback at taking care of the ball. And I kind of think if we are going to peek ahead to Dallas, I think Dallas is a good matchup for the Niners. I really do. Tony Pollard against the Jets last week ran for 2.9 a carry. So Dallas only ran for 3 yards a carry. If you look at the way Dallas ran against the Giants compared to the way the Niners ran against the Giants, it wasn't as good. CeeDee Lamb comes in really hot, but Dallas is a one running back team, and they don't necessarily stop the run all that well. And the 40, even though they have Micah Parsons, if Dallas gets a lead, they've got edge rushers for days and defensive backs that can pick off the ball, even though Diggs is now done for the year. But they got a bunch of guys. A lot of pass rush, a lot of edge rush, and a lot of guys who can pick off passes. So they're going to win blowouts a lot this year. If they get up, they're going to beat you. But the Niners, I think, are a great matchup for the Cowboys because the Niners can run the football and they can stop the run. And we'll see. We'll see. The one thing about the matchup last year in the playoffs is Jimmy Ward took out Tony Pollard early. With that slide tackle, knee, it was on borderline dirty. I hate to say it, but he took out Pollard with the knee injury, and Dallas was done at that point. But Dallas doesn't have Dallas is not the Niners. They don't have Elijah Mitchell and J.P. Mason and Ty Davis Price. And their backup running backs, Rico Dowdell and Deuce Vaughn. They don't have backup running backs. And Pollard is not... he's a guy who should be a receiving back, a complimentary back, but he's their every down back. What really worries me for Dallas is if they can somehow swing a trade for Jonathan Taylor. If somehow Dallas gets Jonathan Taylor, or if Dallas had made a trade with the Rams and got Cam Akers, if Dallas can get another big-time back to go with Tony Pollard, then I'll worry. Until then, I feel pretty good about the matchup. You got to get Parsons blocked, and they've got some playmakers on D. Big Osa is phenomenal, the UCLA kid up on their defensive line, the tackle. and they get to Marcus Lawrence and Dante Fowler and Dorrance Armstrong. They got a lot of edge rushers. But if you can stay out of passing situations and run the ball on them, which I think the Niners can, I think it's a good matchup, and I think it favors the 49ers. I really do.
Well, they will come into town with a better offensive line, and the Dallas Cowboys have the greatest third string quarterback of all time, from what I've been told. So you got to worry about that. If they have to get to Trey, my goodness. Obviously, joking around a little bit here. Look, if you're looking for the perfect game to scout the next two opponents, boy, the Cowboys and Cardinals got the perfect game for you. This Sunday at 1:25 on Fox, it's Cowboys at Cardinals. The next two up for the Niners are playing against each other this weekend.